What is up, guys? We will talk about a controversial mechanic on this game. I will share to you my thoughts, experience, and misconceptions about morale, critical chances, and last stand. These are based on my experience and research. So here, I made a graph to classify Axies according to their morale stat, so you can visualize how likely they will deal critical strike. First are Aquas. They have low morale stat and are less likely to crit. First misconception. Aqua's crit chance is low, but they still crit regardless. They still have morale, meaning they still have the chance to do a critical hit. They are just lucky. Aquas with beast or bug parts. In my experience, having that little morale stat makes a huge difference. It allows them to have a decent crit chance. Also, they crit when they used beast or bug cards. Pure reptiles. I rarely see reptiles deal crits. Plants, birds, termies, and reptiles with beast or bug parts. Starting from 41 plus morale area, there is a good chance of dealing critical hit. Take note that 41 plus morale is already high. In the 51 plus morale area, crits are more likely to occur. There is a misconception about non-beast or bug Axie dealing critical hit. What matters is the morale stat. For example, this plant has 53 morale because it has 6 bug and beast parts. Let's compare it with this beast, which also has 53 morale. They have different class but they have the same morale stat. Their crit chances are the same. Around 57 plus morale area where the pure bug and beasts are, they have a high chance of dealing critical strike. When you get above 61 plus morale, crit chance is very high. But this is only achievable by self-rally card. Remember that crits are chances and not guaranteed. Now let's move to the cards that involves crit chances. This plant has 53 morale. Then I cast 2 self-rally, my plant has now 74 morale. Then comboed with dual blade and lock, equates to destruction. Next is branch charge. Increases crit chance by 20% if chained or comboed with the plant card. Here it is comboed with a hotbutt, and luckily we hit a critical strike. Death mark. When your Axie's HP falls below 30% and you apply Axie keys on an enemy, next hit is critical. Here are cards that prevent critical hit. Ill Omened, Black Bubble, Cupid, and Shelter. Jinx prevents an Axie in dealing critical hit, while Cupid applies negative morale debuff on an enemy. Shelter disables critical strikes when used. Now let's talk about last stand. There is a formula to determine last stand. Here's an example. Aqua's last hit will be 146, and the remaining HP of Beast is 96. First, we get the excess damage. Damage of last hit minus Axie's remaining HP. 146 minus 96 is equals to 50. And then the morale modifier. Axie's remaining HP times morale divided by 100. So 96 times 53 divided by 100. Since the morale modifier is higher than the excess damage, our beast goes into last stand. Here are some unique modifiers for last stand. Nitro Leap. When you use this card, this Axie will strike first. Revenge Arrow. Deal 150 damage if this Axie is in last stand. There are cards to prevent and end last stand. Star Shuriken. The target cannot enter last stand if this card brings its HP to 0. Hero's Bane. It ends the target's last stand. Water Sphere and Cool Breeze. When chill is applied to an Axie, it cannot enter last stand. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about critical hits and last stand. Leave your comments down below. And I'll see you guys on the next video.